get their first taste here of home cooking.
And with his feet off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the Red Rifle. From TCU, it's Andy Dalton.
This is a young man who has a lot of quiet confidence in his abilities. He won't shout it from the rooftops, but if you ever talk to him, you sense it, and you start to get it. In fact, I asked him about his mobility, and he said, well, I did run for over 1,500 yards in college. That was an easy answer from him.
Time running out here on the play clock. And they'll go on the ground. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Yeah. We have to give up our other team.
Second down, Dalton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was in the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
Forget about my part.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Let's go, D. Wide 20. Wide 20.
Play fake. Here's Dalton. He finds Beckham complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he'll get this across midfield to the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. And the play clock's running down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. So they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
They look to throw on third with Dalton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. For the 49ers, their starters defensively, and a guy to look at, DeForest Buckner.
Love him. Tall, angular. What you worry about with guys like that is can they bend and play with leverage? And DeForest Buckner absolutely can. Did everything that was asked of him at Oregon. He's going to have a big-time career with the 49ers.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Went good for 16 yards and a first.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Hey,
He is going to lose yardage here.
Man,
It'll
you
be a
are
loss of a
crazy.
yard, and they're going to have
Just
a
said they
3rd
passed
down.
it to you.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. And Dalton to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. And his kick here is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So they get the field goal. That was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally, when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping that they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Michigan State Spartan, Connor Cook.
I love looking at the backgrounds of some of these players. Connor Cook comes from a very athletic family. It's no accident that he became the player that he is. Dad played college football. Mom, volleyball. Sister, college basketball. The athletic genes are in his family.
They come up in an
They
offset
took the
eye.
team.
A first carry for the rookie pro size. Give him a
That
couple
team
on the
ain't hard to
carry
beat,
there.
though.
Second and
Yeah,
8.
95.
And here's the headshots for the
80s,
offense,
yeah.
and Carlos Hyde, a talented back.
Has taken over as the lead runner. A terrific talent. Can batter you inside, but has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Right back to Prosite. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now Cook. And he will find his man on the outside. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And the defense for New York.
Olivier Vernon is a defensive end that combines terrific run-stopping ability with a quick first step to the passer.
Throwing, Cook. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, gave up the
So
kick,
the long
man.
attempt
Oh, he
falls
jumped.
innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
No cornerback out there. Knee pads, my God. Maybe they make me pay for it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed.
Super toe.
So pass interference, and partner with all the rule changes, it is hard to be a defender in the pass game.
Brandon, is tough in college. It's a lot harder in the NFL. You can't touch him after 5 yards downfield. You can't touch him while the ball's not in the air. You can't touch him when the ball is at the receiver's hands. Very difficult to be a defender in today's NFL. Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
So just a lone field goal in this first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Back to MetLife Stadium in just a moment. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. Here's Dalton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time, and that brings up 4th down. Now the former Gamecock, Spencer Lanning, on to punt it away.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd down to the offense, needing 5 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit.
Sure,
but incomplete.
I'm going to work, man.
Dang, work in eventually. I told you it was MLK Day. I told the man I wasn't working for him today.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Completes it to Marcel Reese. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Boy, that is fun.
And Brandon, from our time in college football,
What's up?
Where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that.
Man, something wrong with that computer, man. We tried that the other day. Computer XP man. I better get that fixed up. I'm finna send that on to you.
On the counter, it's Process. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage. Back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, to get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
That you are.
Man.
My fault.
Again, they run again.
I didn't mean to just tell her like it is.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Two shots on
losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
What they call them, back scratchers. So the Warriors just killed the Cavs, man.
Still 14 yards left.
New players gotta get acclimated, man. New players gotta get
Now
acclimated.
they'll throw here.
Kyle Korver, he must didn't look too good out there.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Adam Humphries, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be at practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
Yeah, man, he was trying to play it off so subtle.
That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, okay.
Well, it sounds like it's good. Got done.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Dalton throwing on second down.
Not
He
the bad.
turns left side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might want to into some tough coverage.
I think I might have to make a little drive down the rest of the tomorrow anyway.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations.
I ain't even looked at my blackboard. I don't know. I might just have to get it.
Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's
I'll be moving in a little bit. I might just have to give it another shot.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2nd down, Dalton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman, because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Here's Dalton. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. He's going to float this one deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
380.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. DeForest Buckner. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Starts with C.J. Process. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun.
He's got daylight. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. C.J. Process, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
What you say?
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because
I'm bringing the regular, bro.
Aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Yeah.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Bet I should be done by
This will
then.
be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
No.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. A reminder coming up at halftime.
Man, I got 5 games left in the season, bro. I gotta knock them out.
But business to take care of before that. They'll try and set up the screen.
Dude, it's a video game. Why wouldn't I?
And some space here. And he's brought down after a good
Yeah,
game.
like even if I am losing a game, I won't turn it off.
That was a
Oh,
beautiful executed
man.
screen pass.
Wait a minute.
Field, the blocking,
Hey, man, I don't play video games.
and now,
What I
not
look
only does he
like?
have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well. And they
Living a stressful life and then hopping on PS4 and losing.
It's Dalton. Caught left side. It's
Pay $400 for this game, man. I better win.
And it's first down, New York.
Oh,
When you're
man.
playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
Jordan,
you
I
enter the
lost
danger
his
zone when you
mind,
decide
man.
to
Tell
blitz
me
it,
he go,
because
you act like
if
I
he's able
won't
to diagnose as
restart.
he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads
Jordan, you
defenses so
crazy,
well,
man.
doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I'm going for 6 in my
I think he had
career.
the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary.
Y'all playing there a 6. That's a lot.
I ain't even done with the first
What you mean a whole lot? I'm still in my first season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, but Cuz
Right.
got 8 dudes, and all of them
So the
there.
offense has it first and 10.
All of them there, huh?
Yeah, they playoff ready.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
I'm just gonna stick with the
Everything
2 I
went right
got
on
this
that
year.
play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an en route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Another look for Dalton on second
I
and
thought
10.
you really need, huh?
And he will take it on in
Yeah.
for a giant touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert.
Last year, though, the big men were dominant.
And figure
They
out
were
how to keep
dominant.
chopping down
My
this lead in the
God,
second.
man, my big
They
man
still
was
need to regroup,
dominant.
but they still need to end the second
Well, I go
quarter
out there
strong.
and-
A little bit of time left.
I'm being
Now
for
the
I had a
extra
big
point
man. I
try
go out there
forthcoming.
and walk on and get 25 and 20 easy.
It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21
Yeah,
to 10.
they had to change that though. You know what I mean?
That time,
I feel like they had to change that because my dude
75-yard
could shoot
drive,
threes and
and
everything.
it was finished
I
off
knew
by a
that was good.
touchdown by the New York Giants.
I knew that was real unrealistic. He was
Now
shooting
it's
on
Lucky
threes
Whitehead
and
on the
dunking on people
return.
like
A
Shaq.
little 360. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes Connor Cook now to lead his offense back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the
Oh
offense.
man.
It's just their
Wow.
first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Y'all
So the
won
offense
LS
took
game.
the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set
Oh, okay.
to resume the action.
The epic collapse, huh?
Throwing Cook. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now Cook. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Two yards to go here on third down. They'll set up a throw.
I'm coming now. I'll be there in no time.
Jenkins. And they have possession, and they have
I
it
need
at the
to 5 minutes,
38-yard
man.
line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
New York set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time, but for the defender, it's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
You're trying to play through the receiver to the football. If there's any contact at all before he gets there, those officials will throw the flag and call interference.
1st and 10 for Dalton. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up 1st downs.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. So we have reached the time here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you down to check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA halftime report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Giants have an edge in time of possession right now. The 49ers look like they'll be in this game for 4 quarters. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 3rd and long. Wide open catch will be made on the deep pass. And he's going to go 59 yards for the score. 49ers go up by 4. 1st and 10. Cook's deep pass will pay off here. And this long run goes for a touchdown. The 49ers push the lead to 11. Giants have it at the 14. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and this play will go for 6. The Giants down by 11.
All right, Chris, you want to set 3 somebody in?
Let's get back up to New York as we turn it back over to Brandon Guy.
All right.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They start out with a run from outside. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but it still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense won that battle.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. This will go for 5 up to the 33. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part...
Hey, the game, I think the game from the start, dude.
The first part worked to perfection.
Yeah.
Did exactly what they wanted to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. They're trying to establish that running game, but they're really having trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, when you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside who control things. Those big defensive tackles are making it very difficult to find open space.
Let's go. We know who's going to get the rock.
The running back. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
line.
We had to foul real
and
quick.
Yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down.
We got three. We got three. Wide 20. Wide 20. Right there. 54. Right there.
3rd down.
Oh, I had him locked up. They had to call a timeout, coach.
That is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham.
That boy was clamped up in that corner, couldn't go nowhere.
Here's Spencer Lanning now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Locked up in
Now
that
a
corner,
fair
but
catch
then he
taken
couldn't even put the ball on the
midfield,
floor.
maybe by a yard or two. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
You want that ball back?
Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Rookie Nate. Shot creator. Yeah, the screens.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Lucky Whitehead is intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
They just want to know. Man, you should be the last one to say anything like that.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the
That
offense
big
draws
muffin
up here
cap you
on
got.
third.
What up, man? This one here talking noise. He got that.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get
Hey,
leverage
Pistol,
on the
have you
offensive
found a
lineman,
motorcycle
but they didn't
helmet
allow
or
that
any
to
kind of
happen.
brain
They created a
protection for
crease
your
and
head
allowed him
when
to
you
get
go
through for a
on
first down.
thrill rides or anything?
A thrill ride.
Damn.
So it'll be first
You
down
know, you
here
have to put
after
them
the run.
helmets on when you do,
Head just be bobbing, huh?
what's the zip lining? He probably can't even go zip lining, man.
He'll be taken down at the
Head too
33,
heavy.
a pickup of about 4.
Can't hold his head up.
Made that time by Jay Howard.
That's running the ball well.
You look like you chilling on the couch in one of them donut pillows. Hold your head up.
Staying in bounds.
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't
You
you? This
must
is where
start
your
talking
running
about
game
me,
can
man.
really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half situations.
Slow, man.
It's throughout the game.
Hey,
with the lead.
slower. Hold your head. Which one?
Fight harder and
You
try
can't
to
hold your
catch
head up. I think you slow.
They'll set up to throw.
I already know.
And he finds a man
That
with a
head just ran
crossing
to the
route.
side.
They pick up 12
Get
on the
up.
play there, and they move the chains.
Right.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top
man.
to him.
Nathan, foul out. Nate, you sitting down to the second half.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A second down carry for Forsyth. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Ain't nobody foul him.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. His pass caught at the 40.
That's what that
End zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Adam Humphries with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And the lead is up to 15 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense
That's
today,
too little now,
they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
It's caught inside the 35.
You got all the way down there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And after a nice gain, they don't need the penalty. They'll decline it, take the ball where the play resulted. And now a first down following that long gain. They come up in an offset eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Play action here with Dalton. Deep drop. He's going to fire one deep, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Allen Hurns, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, your arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
Extra point attempt to come here.
No, I just got a lot of shoes I don't wear. I just need to start wearing them. I don't need to buy no more, so I
And
take
this
away
one's
out
back
of those.
to an 8-point game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Whitehead, the return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. They'll run with Precise. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And he is having a nice bounce-back game. I know in the meetings this week I kind of did the faux pas of asking, did he tweak something? Because he just wasn't sharp last week. But they said no, he was fine, and he's showing that here in this one.
And I was really glad that was you who asked that question.
I knew you would.
You know, I was like, hey, that's my man right there. Take one for the team. But I thought it was a legitimate question because the way he played last week, you wondered if maybe there was an injury that they hadn't discussed or talked about. They assured us no, and what we're seeing so far, it is no. He's quicker to the hole, faster than other people, and in a big way, dropping his shoulder at the end of them.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Get down.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
On first down, again, they go Precise. Oh, he slipped right by him. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
Yeah, I just don't get, if you press X, I'm standing on the wing and pistol running down the court, why would they throw it to him? Oh, my fault. Damn, that
The
is.
Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just
No,
their
he right.
first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Fresh set of downs here. Throwing, Cook. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And this is caught at the 8. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Adam Humphries. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after.
I done gave up 4 touchdowns being out of position. Each one of them been on my side.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Beckham got injured. That makes it worse.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. And he comes back with one complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
3rd and 2 for Dalton. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent
I saw a
coverage,
play
breaks on the
earlier where a
football,
dude,
just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception.
Dropped a
the key
wide
for
open
him now,
touchdown.
don't dwell on it. Just
I was
move
like,
on to the next
we
play.
used to seeing that. That was
Here's
kinda
Spencer
cool.
Lanning now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now Cook. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
On the handoff, this is Process. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on first down.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. A chance for us to look now at this 49ers defense. They have a little something to build off of from last time with a 3-and-out.
And what they have to build off of? Great confidence right now. Being able to stuff someone on a 3-and-out. You feel like you're in control now. You're doing the dictating. They want to see if that can continue as this game progresses.
Continue, we'll see. All right, let's see what Dalton can do after the fumble recovery. He finds Hearns left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Good one, Nate.
Allen Hearns.
Full speed. Who was 29? He just got behind him, I guess.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Second down following the run. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll. Ben Heaney coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert here on third. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. And New York's pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is his ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to go with that.
And have it end up in the end zone.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
This is Prosise on the carry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding?
And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. They'll run it now out of the gun. Muscles him off. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards there on the pickup. And that leads to a San Francisco first down.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. Time for a break. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll hand it off to Prosise. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter.
Partner, we know
We needed the turnover, man.
The guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along.
Look
You
at that.
control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Throwing, Cook. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football.
Hey, I got 2 out here.
Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And his kick is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary, something crazy here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Brandon, this will be a great win for them. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New York set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, not the position they want to be in. Still a very, very small chance here, but they almost need a miracle.
Agreed. That means they've got to get it to the sidelines, get out of bounds, and preserve clock.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
I'm staying. I'm even trying it.
And no doubt, this is what you call a bounce-back game from a week ago.
And absolutely zero surprise, don't you think? Think about our meeting with the coaches. I mean, all they kept talking about was, well, you know, if you had a bad game last week, it won't happen again. There won't be 2 in a row. We'll bear the brunt of what happened from the week before.
Yeah, they were giving us all the cliches, hoping he would run. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Defense.
Ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Niners, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.
Have you ever had problems with your, which headsets you got? You got the A50s or whatever?
No, I got the Turtle Beach.
So that's
Man,
a
I'm
wrap
saying
for
some
Charles
of the
Davis.
headphones
I'm
or some
Brandon
crap,
Gaudin.
man.
And this has been a
And they don't work.
presentation of the
Like, I got the
NFL
recorder
on EA
earpiece.
Sports.
From
For
time
more,
to time,
check
I
us
can
out
get them.
at
I can listen to them through the cord,
With
but
that,
I
we
can't.
sign off
Bluetooth,
from
I
MetLife
can't
Stadium.
listen to them.
Right.
So I don't know what I did. I went online and made sure I checked the settings the way they supposed to be on the PlayStation, but like I can't hear nothing. Yeah.